Hey guys, welcome back to Yellowhammer Outdoors. Today we're going to be talking about a brand new optic called the ARKEN SH4. This one is a 4-16x50 and I'm going to unbox this, show everything that's in it and the what else came in the box with it. Before we get started though, I would like to thank all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate the support. And if this is your first time watching, please hit that subscribe button and support the channel. To get started, this is the ARKEN SH GEN2. This is a 4-16x50. This is a first focal plane reticle that is also illuminated. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy unboxed and see what's inside. So as you can see, very well packaged, lots of protection in there. Got some goodies. We have the Gen 2 owner's manual. This comes in a 6-24x50 and a 4-16x50. We're going to be reviewing the 4-16x50. We have battery included. Let's see. We've got a couple of stickers. I love getting swag, represent the companies that I support. And then we've also got a wipe and an Allen wrench in here. All right. So, as you can see, this comes with scope covers, the bikini style scope covers. We have a sunshade included. I love running sunshades on my scope, so that is nice. And then it also has a little strip right here that lets you know what to torque this down to. Maximum torque is 18 pounds, which is good to know because I usually torque my scopes down to about somewhere between 15 and 20. So that is perfect. That's good to know not to go any more than 18 on this. All right, guys. So a little bit about this scope. As I said, this is a first focal plane reticle that also is illuminated. It is a 34mm tube. If you can see, you can tell that that is a nice thick tube. Most scopes standard is 1 inch or 30mm. So 34mm is a little bit bigger, gives you a little bit more view through, lets light in and all that. This has 3.6 inches of eye relief, and I can tell you that that is pretty generous. It may be a little bit more than that. 0 stop turrets on here. And let me tell you what, these turrets are huge. One of my first impressions is these things are big, massive. I mean, you can get a good grip on that. Some people may not like the size, or it may take a little getting used to, but first impressions out of the box, I love it. I love how big they are. The numbers on the turrets are also really big. So it looks like it goes from 0 to 20. And it also has numbers on top of that that goes all the way up to 39. ARKEN has a precision tracking guarantee that is said to be 99% accurate. So we're going to test that in another video. I'm going to make a box and we're going to, turn this one MOA and see where it is on that box, how well it tracks at 100 yards. But according to the website, they guarantee their tracking to be 99% accurate. Now, let me tell you, that is unparalleled at this price point. We're going to get to the price point a little bit later in this video, but there are some very high dollar scopes out there that don't pass the tracking test with that degree of accuracy. So if this actually turns out to be 99% accurate at this price point, it's a steal. HD glass, and this is some of the clearest glass I've seen on an optic. The reticle looks amazing. The glass looks amazing. We're inside under artificial light. So, you know, there's obviously going to be a lot of light clarity there, but just the glass looks absolutely amazing. Best of all, in my opinion, is this comes with a lifetime guarantee. So, you know, you have some other what we consider budget scopes out there that might have a 1 year, 2 year, you know, manufacturer warranty or something like that. This comes with a lifetime warranty, which is phenomenal. It's great to know. You know, if you buy directly from ARKEN on their website, then you can register directly through there, register your scope, and any problems, anything like that you have back, that you can send this back and they will fix it for you for the life of the scope. Now, I'm not sure if that's transferable. You know, if you were to sell this scope, if it's transferable from one owner to another. I'm not sure about that. That's something to look into. Once I find that out, I'll put that in the comment section and let you guys know. As far as elevation adjustment on this, you have 123 MOA of elevation adjustment, you have 50 MOA of windage adjustment, and you have 20 MOA per rotation. Now, as far as weight of this goes, it weighs about 35 ounces, so just a little over 2 pounds. And I mean, I can feel it. It's a hefty scope, but you know, with all the features that this has, zero stop turret, large turrets, illuminated parallax, 4 to 16 zoom, and that 34 millimeter tube, you know, that's going to add some weight to it. And I'm sure that the quality of this glass, that's not light either. So you are going to feel this when you put it on a rifle. Like I said, a little over 2 pounds of weight here. Now, the other thing I'd like to mention just very briefly is this comes with 2 reticle options, MOA or mil. I went with MOA, it's what I prefer. But this does have that kind of Christmas tree reticle on there, you know, ARKEN's version of the Christmas tree reticle. And first impressions, I really like it. You have 4, 8, 16, 24, 32, and 40 MOA going down, and it looks like it spreads all the way out to 24 MOA windage. So, you know, without having to do any adjustments on your turrets, if you want to do just, you know, quick Kentucky windage out there, looking through your reticle, you have the ability to do that using their Christmas tree reticle, which is great. As far as first impressions on this go, you know, straight out of the box, the way everything looks, this looks like a much higher end scope than the price point. You know, I don't want to compare directly to, you know, some $2,000 scopes without having mounted this and shot it, got some rounds through it. But if you were to take these turrets off, take the ARKEN branding off of it, and you were to tell me, you know, this was a $1,500, $2,000 scope, you know, first impression looking at it, I would probably believe you. So now to get to the price. This actually isn't a $1,500, $2,000 scope. This is a $415 scope if you buy it directly off of ARKEN's website. Now, part of the reason that they're able to sell this scope at that price point is it is made in China. So if that's a problem for you, then ARKEN may not be the brand to look at. However, if you are in the market and you're looking for a budget scope that has just amazing features that you find in much higher end scopes, then you know, this might be something you want to look at. I'm very, very excited to put this on a rifle. I'm actually going to mount this to 300 Winchester short mag. I'm going to see how it does with the recoil. I'm going to shoot it with a muzzle brake at first. I usually don't shoot that rifle with a muzzle brake. I shoot it suppressed, but because I kind of want to really test this scope out, I am going to mount it on that and just see how it does. The website says that this is rated up to a 50 BMG. So I doubt that it's going to have any problems with recoil, but you know, I just want to test it out and see how that does. Because these are 34 millimeter, this is a 34 millimeter tube, I did go ahead and go with the ARKEN rings. These are 34 millimeter. These are tactical rings, so you've got 4 screws on the top, 2 on the side here. They look like pretty high quality rings, similar to other rings that I have. They do have the ARKEN branding on top, and once again, this is another feature that I really like. It tells you directly on the rings what to torque this down to. So if you have your fat wrench, torque this down to 18 inches or 18 inch-pounds, and you're good to go. These are 7075 T6 aluminum, so they are lightweight to help make up for the weight of that scope. The other thing that came in the box is this hoop rag that has ARKEN branding on it. So that's pretty awesome. Like I said, I love getting swag. I love getting gear. And this is a pretty nice little generous gift that came in there. So if you want to, you know, throw this on when you're out on the range or anything like that, you have that. I also like that it comes with the cloth here to clean your lenses. So first impressions unboxing this, I love pretty much everything that comes with it. I'm very excited to get this mounted onto a rifle, take it out to the range, do a tracking test on it, see how it holds up to recoil, and I will make another video with all of those updates and let you guys know how it did. But first impressions, for $415, the way this thing looks and feels, the clarity of the glass, I think it's going to be pretty hard to beat. The only other scope that comes to mind that has similar quality is the Athlon, which I mentioned in my last video talking about budget scopes. This is a little more expensive than the Athlon, but it has some features that the Athlon doesn't. So if you're willing to pay a little bit more, I think that this is probably the way to go. Like I said, I will let you know how it does in that next video. Thanks for watching. Please like this video and hit that subscribe button.